so there wouldn't even be a point. So this place is the Glimwood Tangle, and this place is actually pretty interesting. It's a dark, gloomy forest, and in this forest, you're gonna be finding a combination of bug Pokemon, psychic Pokemon, and fairy-type Pokemon. So if you're interested in wanting a fairy-type in your team, this is a pretty good place to get a fairy-type. I already have a fairy-type, which is, of course, Timothy. So when you see these mushrooms right here, these green ones, they light up so that it gives you a better, like, opportunity at seeing things here. As this place is really dark, and so it'll be really hard to kind of see your path. Whenever you see these Impidimps here on these mushrooms, you can examine the mushrooms and the Impidimps will just engage a battle with you. You'll also see its evolved form, Morgrim, on these mushrooms as well. So if you want to catch an Impidimp or a Morgrim, then that's like a free opportunity. You can also find either of them in the wild as well. And so that gives the point of some Pokemon that you can find here. You can find Impidimps, obviously. I already went over it. In fact, you could already find it in most of outskirts in the 5% chance. But this is the point where you can actually find Impidimps at a very common rate, and that is by finding it in the wild or by finding it here on these mushrooms. So if you think that 5% chance of finding Impidimp sucks in Motostoke outskirts, then here's a better opportunity of getting an Impidimp. Anyway, if you're playing Shield, you can find Galarian form Ponyta, and keep in mind it's a Shield only, which kind of sucks for me because I really want a Galar form Ponyta, but it's just not meant to be. But you can find that. You can find, what is this Pokemon? Phantom? Okay. You can find Shinotic, Oranguru in Shield only, and if you're playing Sword, you'll find Passimian. And then the Pokemon that you can find in both versions, you can find Sinistee, which is a teapot-looking Pokemon. It looks really cool. I like this Pokemon. Hatchrim, which is the evolved form of Hatenna, and then you can of course find Morgrim. And then, what is this Pokemon? Indeedee? Such a weird name. Alright, so you can go left or right. Oh yeah, also another note of reference, if you see Impidimps on any of these glowing mushrooms, you have to fight them for the mushrooms. So that's pretty cool. So there's a bunch of different paths that you can take here. But obviously, of course, there's only one clear path that you have to take in order to get to the end of this forest. But I want to explore everything, so we might as well just head over here anyway. And over here, we have a trainer! There's only 3 trainers to fight here. So let's see what happens if we go to the bottom. So yeah, you don't need these mushrooms in order to see where you're at, because it pretty much lights up pretty well. And look, there's a Morgrim right there. Okay, so that's all you can see on that side. So let's go over to this side, since this looks like the path that we need to go. Over here you can get 2 full heals. Okay. I don't actually know how bright it shows on the display, because my display settings are pretty bright. So everything that you're seeing, like, it probably shows it like really clear for you guys, but like for me, because the TV screen is slightly dark, it's a little bit harder for me to see. And yes, I'm saying that as an excuse. We got TM24 for Snore. If we head this way to like what looks like what appears to be some kind of alternate path, I guess. Yeah, 2 hyper potions. We're getting a ton of good items. Oh, can't get up there. There's a ledge. Yeah, we'll go over here. What do we got? Some mushrooms react in interesting ways when you touch them. I know they do. Oh man, check this out. Rudy's evolving. And we have a Corviknight. This Pokemon is so powerful. You have no idea. It's a flying steel type, which means it's defensive and offensive. Alright, so it's gonna learn Stealing, which is nice. Okay, I still want to keep Hone Claw, so I think I'm gonna get rid of Swift. As much as I'd like to keep Swift, but I like Stealing as well. Plus, I'll get this stat bonus from Stealing as well. But yeah, now Rudy is gonna be so powerful. You guys will have no idea. Like, yeah, Skarmory, like the other Steel Flying type, was also like pretty good, but man, this Pokemon just puts Skarmory to shame. I'm not kidding. Corviknight is so insane. Okay, head up this way. We get Luminous Moss, and actually, since now I gave Rudy enough screen time, so we're gonna go ahead and use some of my other Pokemon. Let's go ahead and use Timothy. Timothy is a little bit on the lower side compared to the rest of everybody else. Okay, we get TM for U-turn, which I believe Rudy can also learn, but I don't really... That's a move that would be helpful if I were to go for competitive battling. But since this is not a competitive Pokemon game, well, I mean, in a way that we're just going to the game, it's not super helpful. Let's put in Timothy and Sammy, because we haven't really used those two that much in this video yet. Because we're about to go on a double fight. How would meeting me change your life? Alright, and I think we're at the end. Oh, it's not Balloonly, it's Balloonly? It's still a weird name. But there's the gym right there. Alright, so this is actually a really cool looking place. And next time on Pokemon Sword and Shield, we're going to be exploring Balonly. I guess that's how you pronounce it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.